guys, it's Johnny. Welcome back to the Wanderlust bus. Today we are talking plumbing. Plumbing is something that I have seen on message boards it's one of the most talked about topics because everybody wants to know how it's done and everybody needs to know, well, everybody needs water. It's, you know, water. So we're going to install our Aquatherm pipe today. But before we get to the actual installation, I want to take you guys back many moons, way too many moons, to when last summer Earl Smith from BWA South, which is a authorized distributor for Aquatherm, came out and certified me as an Aquatherm installer so that I can actually do this fusion pipe stuff without, you know, being completely lost and screwing something up and ending up with water everywhere in my bus. So let's take it over there. I'm going to show you what we did and how he did the process certifying me of using the nifty tool you're going to see. So go check that out and we'll start the install when you come back. What am I going to do with this? I'm going to drill a hole. I need a drill bit for the hole. I need to go get a drill bit. So today we are standing behind this unbelievably weird looking rig, but there's a reason for it. I'm here with Earl Smith from BWA South. He is the rep for Aquatherm in this area, and I've been telling you guys about Aquatherm for a couple of months now, and we're actually at the point that we're going to start using it. And Earl is here today to show me how it actually gets used. And Earl, first thing I got to ask you is, what is the Aquatherm pipe? What makes it different from the PVC and everything else that's out there?
Well, Aquatherm is a polypropylene piping system, pressure piping system, and the great thing about that is that the outside of it is polypropylene, the outside and then in the inside is their glass fibers. What it does with heat, it releases, and then when it cools, it joins back together. So what you're doing, you're eliminating copper, flux, solder, time is the big essence. But it's so many different capabilities that you can do with it. You can work with it 1/2 to 4-inch with a standard iron, and then the larger diameters from 4-inch, they go all the way up to 24-inch. But you can get more into a butt fusion, the bigger ones. And what a lot of people like about it is the flow of the pipe. Since it's a polypropylene, it has better flow rates. High temperature, you can work with it in high temperature, pressure, acid resistance. It is just, and the good thing about it, it's green.
Right.
You can literally eat this pipe.
Yeah, he was telling me earlier, you can actually, if you want to, you can really eat this product. Like, I'd recommend soy sauce or salt or pepper or something to season it, but, you know, you could do that. But you could actually consume this product and it wouldn't hurt you. Actually, it's the only piping product that has apparently been certified by Greenpeace. But Earl is going to show me exactly what we need to do, so let's check out how this works.
Okay, 1/2 inch is the smallest size that Aquatherm offers. In 1/2 inch, you see it in your water lines. You can use it in pressure, air pressure lines, but 1/2 inch is where we're going to start at. And I have a McElroy iron. Now you can use, there's 3-4 different type of tool lines. McElroy is not affiliated with Aquatherm. It's a separate company. There's 3 or 4, like I said, companies out there that make tools for Aquatherm heat fusion type of applications. So we're going to start with 1/2 inch, and what I've got on here, I just have a regular, I'm doing just a regular heat socket, heat fusion is all I'm doing. On one end, I'm going to put my fitting. As you can see, it's already a molded fitting. And it has the stopping inside of that where you can't go too far into it. It will bottom out where you cannot overheat. You can overheat, but you can't go too far into the fitting.
I like stuff that's hard to screw up.
Yes, me too. And if it can be done, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on one end, I'm gonna go with the pipe. Other end on the fitting. 5 seconds. So I'm gonna put it in. Okay. I can already feel the heat working with it. Okay, just a little bit of tension. Okay, that's a good bead right there, because that's the most important thing you want to see. You want to see a bead. A bead lets you know that you've got a proper burn and that the pipe has released and it's cooled back, because I'm seeing a good bead. That just lets me know that's a good fitting. I can put 220 psi on that right now in just 8-10 seconds.
Now this product is going to eliminate adhesives. It's going to eliminate all of the flux, all of the lead, all of the other problems that you have, and all at the same time eliminating time. I'm really not seeing a downside to this product. So we're going to keep working on this, and I'm going to show you how to install it next once we actually go start working on the inside of the bus. But in the meantime, Earl, I want to thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing me how to work this thing. And Earl's probably going to be helping a little bit throughout the process. If not here in person, I will have him on the phone when I run into a problem. So that's the good thing. Aquatherm and BWA South has been really helpful and really great with support on this product. So we're going to get back to it, and when we come back, I'm going to show you how we start installing it in the bus. Alright, so you guys all saw how it works, and I'm in the process of getting it done. I'm actually making the connections to go to our instant hot water heater, and it's really simple. I mean, it's already done. I've got one done. This is going to streamline the process, so by all means, keep an eye on what I'm doing. We're probably going to time-lapse this whole thing so it won't take forever, but I'll get more in depth in a little bit about what this pipe's all about. Now that we've got the disconnect junction built for the water heater, we have to make the pipe that comes through the wall. And that's what this little piece is here. So we got to separate all this. Oh, and make sure if you're attaching slip nut like that, you make sure you do it before you attach it. I burned one of these pieces because of that. All right. Alright, and there's our three-wall connection. Alright, now we can hang this water heater back up and put these connections through the wall and connect on the other side. And because my holes are just a little low, I'm going to reset this screw for where the water heater goes. Alright, with the plumbing connections through, we can reset and start doing the other side and start working our way down into the actual main system. Alright, so now comes the scary part. We're going to drill through the floor to get our cold water in and hot water out lines to go down into the water bay. So here I'm actually drilling through 1.25 inches of flooring surface, so it takes a minute. Alright, now I'm going to go drill down from the other side and make this a clean cut.
Good. That's obscene.
Alright, with the holes drilled, we can actually get all of our lines down underneath now to connect them to all the tanks and the pumps. And we're also going to go ahead and run the lines for the shower that's that way underneath as well, so that we have as much space as we can behind the refrigerator before we put it in. So get these connected and then we go into the bus. We went through and made all the connections inside the interior compartment using the Aquatherm. The install process is actually really easy with this fusion system. Alright, so we've got the majority of the connections on the interior of the bus buttoned up, with the exception of a few little incidentals. And I'll tell you what, the best part about this Aquatherm product is there's zero mess. It's just melt the pipe, put it together, and you're done. So that means with all of that done, we now need to go to the underside of the bus and start working on the heart of the water system, which is the filtration, the distribution block, the tanks, and all the other stuff that's down there. That will be the next episode, so make sure you guys tune in then. Until then, swing by Aquatherm's website and check them out, their company and their products. We really, really appreciate them. We also want to give a big thank you to Ferguson, who was the ones that loaned us the McElroy iron to do the fusion process. And I want to personally give a big thank you to Earl Smith from BWA South for helping certify me on the installation of the Aquatherm. So that's it for now, guys. I've got other work to do. I'm sure you do too, so we'll see you next time. Until then, I'm Johnny with the Wanderlust Bus. Thanks for stopping by. Hey guys, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. There's some related content down below on either side that you can check out, as well as that big round subscribe button right in the middle. Go ahead and hit that, and then make sure you turn on your notifications so you know when we upload new content. Also, make sure you go by our social media, our Instagram, our Facebook, and all the others. And if you find value in what we do, we'd love to have you swing by our Patreon page and give us some support on this journey. We'd love to have you along for the ride with us. Until next time, guys, I'm Johnny with the Wanderlust Bus. Thanks for stopping by.